Woo-wee. Okay, I'm going to move on to something a little bit lighter today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Libby from Maighstirtarot, entertainment only, and I'd like to acknowledge the Ngāti Unu First Nations people. Welcome, welcome to my channel. That is really not a normal introduction that I do. I am feeling very off kilter today. I do apologise, and yes, I am sitting at a coffee table in front of the fire because, by crikey, New Zealand, it's supposed to be summer. I don't think it's actually supposed to be snowing. Okay. My heart goes out to those in America that are in these storm areas. Apparently, you're having horrific snow in some particular areas as well. So please stay safe, stay warm, stay off the roads unless it's an absolute emergency, and check on your neighbours. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading. Now, this is a book I've actually had the opportunity to be reading, my mum's book. But hey, the weather's lousy, the fire's going. Why not pull up a sofa that's there in front of the fire and read a good book? Really, really interesting book about the rise of capitalism, the rise of commercialization, and the decline in quality over quantity. So, he has a bit of a waffle here and there. It's about I gather he was the host of the UK program Sewing Bee. He's been a lifetime advocate of locally produced, but quality locally produced. And it's just a really interesting read, reminding us of what we actually already know. So what I want to have a look at, one thing that really caught my attention was first of all, the rise in advertising and social media is part of this as well, trying to convince us to buy stuff that we don't actually want and we don't actually need, and is very disposable. But what the point that he really made, a point that he made, and it was just a throwaway line, but that really stuck with me, was the term capitalism comes from the word capital. And it is about the wealthy and corporations, so wherever the money is, using commercialization to raise capital, basically make profit. So ergo, the wealthier get wealthy, and those that are buying the products, which is us, and to be honest, we are not being viewed as humans. We are being viewed as consumer units by these capitalists. Their purpose was to raise capital, and that was it, to raise money. Didn't care how they did it. A couple of examples that were quite interesting that he made about the change from quality to quantity, or a change in the advertising to make products more desirable, which I found really interesting, was can't remember, I think it was Reebok, with a sock that they used to sell for sort of $20, cost 50 cents to make. They stuck a brand name on it, and all of a sudden the sock sells for $80. Still only cost 50 cents to make, but now sells for $80. So there's a $79.50 profit to be made purely by sticking a brand name on it. Now, getting away from that, because we are in a time where trickle-down economics, we know, doesn't work, and we are in a time of shift, and I'm feeling part of that shift is a real wake-up call about how we've been had in regards to consuming. Interesting part that he brought up was that we had changed from even H&M, that had been in business for X number of years, was overtaken by ASOS, which is an online store that lasted. So if we're talking 40 years, then ASOS lasted 12 years before it got overtaken by Shein, which is a Chinese company. Shein lasted about 8 years before it was taken over a couple of years ago by Temu. I want to have a look at Temu to see about the future of Temu. Now, it's almost like a race to the bottom as to the cheapest and worst quality that you can have. And it is basically now what I said, well, what is Temu? And I got a data harvest company. It's not a product company. It's not it's not about providing products. It's about data harvesting. And that's it. Uh, I am not on Temu. If you're on Temu and you've found it good, great, continue with that. But just be aware that Temu is not a product providing company. It is a data harvesting company, and it is a purely profit-driven company. So what I want to have a look at is show me the future of Temu. If we're in this spiraling down of ever decreasing quality of products for cheaper prices, where, okay, I'm going to give an example. My sister was talking to her yesterday, and she said she'd bought 6 dresses off Shine or Sheen, however you like to pronounce it, which is the Chinese company. Of the 6, 4 went to charity immediately, and 1 sits in her wardrobe unworn, and she wears 1. So out of 6 dresses that she bought on Sheen, 1 of them is worthy of wearing even more than once, if not more than once. So I'm just putting it out there. So yes, we are definitely at a crossroads moment about which way we go forward in regards to these sorts of companies. So I just want to have a look. Show me the future. No, show me the energies. Okay, thank you. Show me the energies. I'm using the now of Temu. I know this is completely off track, but let's have a look. Show me the energies of Temu. Okay, 2 of Cups. Working together with others. Now, I've had multiple emails from Temu asking me to work with them. No, sorry, not doing it. But this is working with others can be in a mutual relationship, but it's all about the money, and the light is being shone on this. So this is this is the basis of the energy. Working with others to form some sort of relationship. To feather their nest, not yours, to feather their nest. The energies behind the scenes. Page of Wands, the messaging that's put out there. There's just the message. Okay, thank you. Getting the messages starting to get out, because we are at this crossroads moment. The products that are being produced, it is very much, how low can you go? How little do you need to, can you pay your workers? The energies behind it is very much about marketing, but they are at a crossroads moment as the message is getting out there and the truth is being brought forward. We've got here the 5 of Wands. It is about a descending messaging about money. It's all about money. Okay, unexpected messaging coming forward, nightmare situation, an offer being made, and an inspirational female bringing forth the truth. And then we've got a decline. There's something here. We've got mercenary actions, and we've got a death card. Okay, I want to ask, is there going to be an incident that takes Temu down? Shopping online for them, they have countdowns. They're trying to encourage you to buy now, because if you wait 30 seconds, it'll be too late. They reward for buying. It's yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. Is there going to be an incident that is going to undo Timu? It's what I'm feeling. Is there going to be an incident, a couple of incidents that are going to undo Timu? There's going to be an incident that's going to be the undoing Timu. Now, I'm not blaming Timu. I just see it as um, as the front facing of a greater problem. Right, the world, a circle, an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, the closing of a cycle here, because there's secrets going to be revealed about what's really going on behind the scenes. Hanged man being stopped, being paused. 3 major arcana. They're going to have to defend their position about I'm just the collection of information. There's something maybe yeah, okay, let's see where this goes. Yeah, collective awakening as to what this is all about. Be careful what you wish for, because if it's too good to be true, it is. And internally, a powerful new opportunity. Downfall, investigation, sadness, loss, despair about the mercenary actions that were taken. It's going to lead to an ending here. Okay. It's a symptom of a bigger issue. But there's going to be something that will come out that will, is it an awakening by people or is it government? Show me, is it people or government that are going to make this decision? Is it people and government that are going to make? I mean, at the moment, if you can buy a tent for $8, including postage, toys for your kids that are dangerous for $2, it's just one of those. Show me, is it for people waking up or is it government that's going to, huge message coming out. I think it's just part of the rising of the feminine energy. This is the financial, moral, ethical corruption, but those in charge taking all the money and leaving the workers out in the cold. Governments are going to take action against this control and power, and we've in the face of this fading misogynistic energy. This is about money, hidden agendas, and moving on from it as times change and there is an emotional awakening. I think what's going to happen, what I'm really feeling is it's not so much government, it's just it gets to a point where the consumer just says, I ain't doing it anymore. I've received too much rubbish from them that has literally gone straight into the rubbish. 5 dresses out of 6 from Shine, and apparently the quality on Team is even worse. I think there's just people are going to start walking away from it because it's just, is there going to be an awakening? An awakening. I'm not saying we go back to when you have 2 pairs of clothes and one was your Sunday best or anything. Is there going to be awakening? It's the old Terry Pratchett where those that are wealthy will buy their $100 pair of boots that last them 10 years. Those that are poor can only afford $20 for a pair of boots, but they only last a year. So those that are poor end up spending twice as much on boots because they didn't, whatever, pay the initial higher cost to buy something of quality. I think, okay, I'm going to ask, is it because there's going to be just a real wake-up moment? Is it going to be a real wake-up moment in regards to this? A real wake-up moment in regards to this diminishing quality of this diminishing consumption quality? Is it going to be a wake-up? Come on, now let's have it. Yeah, there is. Absolutely. Do I need to go any further? Collective awakening. Big messaging coming out in regards to this, volatile messaging somewhere along the way, hidden agendas in the past. That's why I was saying it's data harvesting rather than and profiting. A shift back to community. I think it's just in the immediate future, there's going to be some sort of big battle in regards to this about the information. But here we've got externally the Ace of Pentacles bringing forward a powerful new message of opportunity, something unexpected happening that's being brought forward on an emotional level that has a powerful emotional connection. That guardrails and perhaps some legislation, investigation of the snake in the past, strengths, and this is about feminine strength, compassionate strength, intuitive strength, and I think people are just going to walk away as times change. Okay, I feel a lot happier now. I'll finish reading the book. I'm about a third of the way through. I feel a lot happier now that there is going to be this real wake-up moment in regards to increased profit for the capitalists in exchange for your data, and ever diminishing quality of product. There's going to be a wake up in regards to it. Okay, that was a bit of a something different reading, and I shall actually tomorrow. I think the Senate is meeting tonight about the vote. Let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.